away, boys.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Train,
Hello,
16-5. That is going to be that's a bit of a harsh scoreline, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, definitely. How are you feeling, Jay?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little bit a little bit under the weather this week, but I'm still going to be here to cast up these matches. I've still got a little bit of energy left in me. So, Vici versus Mineski. CT side for the Chinese team. Pistol round coming up to be here. The 4 armor diffuse kit over on Advent here. And Mineski are going to start stacking their way over towards the B site for what seems to be a very quick hit here with a couple of bits of utility here. Yeah, just very, very quickly. Dispenser going to be the first man in to try and take some shots. Taps away onto AMTV. The bomb will go down very quickly here.
Yeah, bomb goes down, and now Dispenser with really aggressive playing gets one frag. GYY gets another one. Steph goes down, and now 3-on-4 retake here for Vici. Dubstep has Molotov for that bomb plant, and Vici doesn't have any smokes left, so this is going to be really tough for Vici. I think that this is definitely a round for Mineski. Even though they get all the kills, Molotov is probably going to rain in right now. Yep, and that's the round over.
Pretty much, yeah. Good place of the Molotov from Dubstep. Like you said, basically one Mineski the round. I mean, Vici didn't have their hands on any diffuse kit by the end of that round. So, yeah, well placed with the utility. Really won the T side that round there. So, I mean, good stuff from them. Now they'll buy back in. A couple of SMGs coming out on the board. UMPs, AKs as well. It's a Red Hack and G. And Vici will also force buy in their own right. 3 Deagles, P250, CZ as well on Advent. It looks like they're going to try to see if they can steal a round away here. But let's take a look at these angles. Probably long range coming in with those Deagles. As we'll see one out towards Connector, watching out that cross. Nothing going to come out just yet, but a utility will spray on through. Dispenser going to start things off, taking down Steph to start things off. Advent takes a headshot, trades back, but Adren comes back and takes one. Second comes in from Mineski. It's a 2 versus 4. 2 versus 3, actually, as one kill comes in. It's just going to be the resistance coming in from the P250 and a 1 versus 2 now, MTV. Does the lag hurt him is the question. He's been having some ping issues, which is kind of down to what delays earlier today. He's on 91 ping. So the question is, will that affect him here? Coming around the back towards the A train. Bombs planted for the site.
Yeah, he has a smoke, doesn't have a defuse. Maybe if he gets 1 kill here, but I don't think he's going to chuck it. Okay, he chucks this, but amazing play by MTV, and now 1-on-1. He has a smoke, and one player is at the old bomb side frame, but he gets killed. I love the play from Mineski. I think they that rushing on A side, not allowing Vici to get those to get to close corners with those pistols and maybe punish Mineski for their aggression. They went really fast on A side and denied that, so that's another round for them, and this is going to be a full eco now for Vici. Only P250 on AMTV. He got 2 kills, so he can afford that one, and it seems like he's going to be the same play on A again.
And Shocking going to start things off, tagging up, but the damage across the board is just too much for Vici. Actually, Adam's going to be able to get back 1. He's going to have to reload when taking challenging close range onto the Dispenser. He'll take the kill back in the Adren, and it's going to just go ahead and roll on through with the AK. 2 kills for Dubstep. And now Jackson just going to be left alone in a 1 versus 3. No armor, no utility, the USP. This one should just be a cleanup here, although, hello, headshots, 2 kills. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This will be the 3K clutch against a full buy and a full eco. Mineski holding on by a thread. It's only a retract. Will he find the cross here? Watching out for the bomb. Didn't spot Jackson. He might have spotted him out on the cross towards main. He's holding back towards electric box. The question is, will he find the kill? He's got himself an AK. He actually doesn't have the info, actually. This is going to be very surprising. If he picks up this corner, it's going to be a case of Angel, and it will be Mineski that just about cinched a 3rd round. But you can't deny that was some brilliant pistol play by Jackson.
Yeah, and that's great damage to economy of Mineski now. If they lose this round, they're going to be reset, even if they even when they won these 3 rounds. Now full 5 M4s here for Vici, and as we can see, Adrian is only on UMP in this full buy round, so it's going to be really tough now for Mineski. Although they have AWP on red track, so he goes on mid and tries to find that first frag, opening frag for Mineski. Unfortunately, Vici is not giving anything right now.
Yeah, and this is the cool thing about that round for Vici. They put themselves in such a great spot with the full buy here. They've got themselves a slight advantage with that UMP. And as a result, they're going to start things off great, taking down Adrian to start things off. One kill to the favor of the CT side. And, well, this could be a great chance for them because they could reset Mineski and actually take a couple rounds in conversions. So for them, a victory here will be absolutely huge in combination. And already they've started things off great. They've picked off the weakest player on the board. They've still got to do with 3 AKs and an AWP. But once again, the T side look to stack their way out towards Pop Dog and towards Maze. It might be an A split coming on through here. Well, very slow one here. A minute to go, so they have got some time to play with. One out towards Ivy. Might hit this site from 3 different angles, if not try and pull off a fake. But well, it will be Dispenser trying to prod at this site here. They're just taking their time, trying to prompt out a mistake here from the CT side, which so far, Vici, they're not biting.
Yeah, and they have only 1 smoke left and 2 flashes, so maybe this is going to work for Mineski. They still have 2 smokes and Molotovs, and Retrak now looks for a pick on B side. If he gets this one, B side is totally open, and as we can see, C4 is already there. So, okay, he gets surprised by the guy on site, and now rotation should come in for Vici. They have 1 player on A side, but he gets punished immediately by Step. Great refrag, and now goes attacking B side.
Dubstep pushing up towards the left-hand side of 3 versus 3 now as he actually gets 1 kill. The bomb will go down. Shocking is not there to stop it in time, and now they will take the advantage back, but sight is still for Mineski. They've got no Molotov this time. They've only got a flashbang to work with, so the utility is not going to be to their favor. That being said, Dubstep takes the challenge, gets tagged on a 12 HP, and there is such a little amount of health in the server. Zoki is going to get a backstab onto Retract, leaves it in a 1 versus 2 now. Hero from Dubstep, can he find it? Gets the first spray down. The bomb is in contention. Advent's right there. He's going to go ahead and smoke it. He's going to go for the defuse, which is going to take a lot of time because he's got no kit. Dubstep's creeping around, spraying on through, but Advent takes the kill. Does he have enough time for this defuse? I don't know. It's going to be very, very close, but I don't think he has it. Does he? He does. No, he doesn't. Oh, it was close. But it's going to be a 4th round for the T side.
Amazing play by Dubstep. I think he practically won this round for Mineski leaving so long. He got that kill on the guy on ladder on the upper slope and falling back immediately, making problems here for Vici Gaming, and that's 4th round on T side for Mineski. Even though at the start I didn't think they're going to win it, they managed to do so. Yes, one guy or no one survives after that round, and we see UMPs for Mineski, but this is equal round for Vici, and this should be definitely 5-0. At great beginning for Mineski, as Dusan said, they need this.
Wouldn't be so quick to call that 5-0. First kill comes in for Joking. He's going to take a second, looking for a 3rd onto Dubstep. Takedown on just 2 HP, does get traded out. Unfortunately, 2 more kills do come in for Mineski, down to a 2-on-2. Dispenser comes in from Ivy and takes down Jackson. And MTV going to be left alone towards Pop Dog. Once again, very sad spot from only a P250 to work with a smoke and nothing else here. Taps on the Dispenser, but he will just get shut down. And we have lost a player from the server, so I think we're going to have a quick tech pause for Vici. Been having ping issues all day. I hope that they can get this one fixed pretty quickly.
Yeah, and again, great round from Mineski, great damage from Vici to bring 3 players down, and the last guy could bring that 1 player down as well to maybe get more damage on Mineski. Even though 5-0 start from Mineski, pretty good, I would say. On T side, definitely looking good so far. It's going to be really tough now for Vici. On their city side, I thought they picked this map, and when I saw that they are starting on city side, I was like, okay, they should have an easy one here on city side, but Mineski seems prepared, and they seem to know what their plan is to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, this start from them is so good. Like, to start this T side, obviously, we've already had that predictions coming in from your side on the desk in the 5-16. So maybe Vici might be in with a little bit more of a challenge here. Of course, we're talking about those ping issues and how they could really affect Vici. In particular, I mean, AMTV is still sitting on 90 ping at the moment. So it could cause them a lot of problems in terms of their own aim. But and of course we had one DC, so we're getting them back into the server, and I think we're ready to go. But yeah, all in all, a great start from this T side. So if Mineski can keep this up, then this could be, well, a very good match for them. But we'll see how it does play out. 1 UMP on Retract. And then AWP out for Vici once again over on the Steb side for M4's debut. Mostly standard utility as well. Flashbangs, Molotovs and smokes across the board. Although Steb will take that small hit, that doesn't matter because that AWP is going to be played for picks rather than for strategy.
Yeah, I don't like actually the Kevlar helmet buy from Vici because they are playing against AKs, but that's maybe a smoke for one of the players. All in all, full utility for Vici, full utility for Mineski as well. Retrak, he was on AWP previous 2 rounds, but now on UMP, has a smoke and Molotov, as we can see here. Adrian on mid, and Steb with AWP supporting AMTV on B side. For now, this is default setup for Mineski. They're trying to get some bombs out of Vici so they can do their execute. So far, I'm really impressed by Mineski. They didn't put up so many great results recently, but now it looks like they have something prepared here for Vici, and they are ready to win it. And here's that smokes and Molotovs, or getting control of that Ivy for Mineski. There will be advantage. Jackson here looking at mid. So far, really slow play, and it's looking good. Vici, they only have 1 smoke left, 1 nade and 2 flashes.
20 seconds to go here. It looks like Mineski are going to try for that B site hit, but the dubstep's coming back towards Ivy. Takes down one, gets traded out quickly, so now Mineski have to go quickly in seconds. If the bomb gets dropped, it could be difficult for them. Fortunately, G's able to trade it out to a 3-on-3. Bomb needs to go down now. Retrak has to get it planted because now, well, they're going to have to run down the clock for the retake. 40 seconds on the clock. AWP still in play for the C side. Admin's up until the red train. Spots that Retrak and takes him down to 14 HP. Now they have the info that AWP is getting taken to 2 HP. G takes him down, and the Jackson coming in from the right-hand side. 2 kills, 3 kills for the 3K retake. And finally, Vici, it was difficult, but they find their first round in this match.
That's the guy I wanted to see to step up here for Vici. This is his debut, as I said, at the desk. First map for Vici Gaming, so definitely clutching this one. And top fragging as well, as we can see, 8 frags for him. On the other hand, Dubstep with the 9 leading the way of Mineski. And that was a pretty straightforward retake from Jackson alone. His teammate was at the green train or the second train on B side. He gets 3 kills, and first round, or Vici Gaming getting on the board here on train. And as we can see now, because they lost so many players in previous rounds, they're only down to Tech 9s and P250, and it looks like it's going to be B attack all over again.
Yeah, fast play, get in the face of Vici, but all in all, this should be a round that goes to the favor of the CT side. Like you said, controlling those players, making sure most players die, make sure Mineski are in a deficit. And in this case, that's exactly what's going to come of it. They will get that first pick. They're traded very quickly, however. Back to a 4-on-4, a rifle in the hand, and Dispenser's going to be able to get himself a nice double. So, all in all, playing that aggression is going to work out for him. 3K, 4K for the ace. Are you kidding me? No, it's not going to happen. Advent now in a 1 versus 2 situation. Mineski have turned this one right around, and now he'll be up for the retake here, back towards the back of the trains. Diffuse kit in hand. 2 players to find, both coming in from the same angles, just trying to Molotov them out. Does he spot one? No, I don't think he did. But even so, Wolfie towards the train, spots that Retrak, but he's going to get taken down with a headshot. 6-1. Mineski reset Vici.
Yeah, Vici definitely shouldn't have lost that one. As you said, they are reset. I don't think Steph did anything with that AWP in that situation. He was really back now there on B side. He didn't get a single frag until the bomb has been planted, and after that, as we saw, he got 1 kill, and Dispenser immediately refragging or trading. And Dispenser in that round, 4 kills, definitely doing great job here for Mineski. As I said, in recent matches Mineski played, he was putting up numbers, and here it goes again. Dispenser with the entry frag kills Advent, and AMTV falls down for Vici.
Yep, 2 picks already from Mineski, and well, I mean, it's kind of like this, the standard of the buy right here is Dispenser will be able to get a 3rd overall for his team. Jackson's going to be alone in a 2-on-5 here. And Mineski have complete control of this round as they will just roll in the kills. I mean, how much can you really do at this point for Vici? The full score, and it's not worked out for them at all. 5 players stay alive for Mineski, 7-1, a very dominant T side half, very different to what you guys were talking on the desk. And now Vici will be put back to a full eco for this round. There's not much they can do here. They haven't been able to prove that they can work these ecos as well as Mineski have. So this one should just be the half and the 8th round towards the T side.
Yeah, I like this play now for Mineski against those forced buys. They survive with old roster, and now they have a lot of money in their bank. As we can see, 5k on dispenser, and they're going really fast. They know that Vici is on pistols, and immediately Adrian gets that frag. Dispenser not getting that frag on side, but GY, dubstep, dispenser, all of them get frag, and AMTV is the only one left here for Vici. So another round, 8 rounds on the T side for Mineski, definitely looking good so far. I actually am really surprised that they are doing so well, and they're again going to survive with 5 players.
Vici, not much that could have been done in that round. Just try and see what they can find in terms of picks and kills and damage to the Mineski side, but nothing going to come through again. And now you can see the Mineski economy starting to build here. They've got themselves some reserves in the bank. 10 grand on the track. 7 grand, 6 grand. Lots of money for the T side. And Vici, well, they will force buy here. It's going to be limited utility on their side. Decoys, flashbangs, a couple of smokes, 3 smokes in particular. Head armor, Kevlar for the Vici side. So they need to start coming up with some rounds here. Mineski, they have the half. And they need to start manning a comeback here for the CT side, because once you switch over to that T side, it's going to get infinitely more difficult. And if Mineski is shown to be this strong, then Vici might have a severe challenge on their hands.
Yeah, this is against default play for Mineski. They are looking for players from Vici to spend their bombs. And there goes attack from Ivy. Adam gets 1 kill, but he gets immediately traded. So that's working in a way for Mineski. Those trades definitely working in favor for Mineski. And now Retrack gets that kill for choking, but Adrian immediately falls here on mid. So far, so good for Mineski. They have a lot of smokes left and Molotovs, and dubstep here from Ivy gets 1 more kill. 2 on 3 here for Vici, definitely not looking good so far. And they're going again on B side.
2 on 3 situation. Dubstep peeks away, and he's actually not going to be able to find the return in time. MTV is going to be able to take him down. Retract knows that there's 1 player right in the smoke. The bullets go all around him, but finally Steph will fall. The bomb will get planted eventually, so AMTV in a 1 versus 2 retake coming in here for this CT side. Spots at the first, can't land the kill, only lands tags. 38 HP for Retract. He'll go back towards heaven and take a more passive defensive angle, but it's going to be so difficult. They got a Molotov as well. We've seen how well they use that Molotov, and AMTV hasn't even got a defuse kit, so time stalled is time well used on the Mineski side. So AMTV creeping on through, gets the tag down, comes on through, jumps over, but gets taken down eventually. And 9 rounds on the board for Mineski. This has not gone well for the Chinese team whatsoever.
Yeah, and Mineski looking really strong. I don't know if maybe the signing of Jackson and not getting to practice a lot affects here Vici, but they're looking, I don't know, I saw them in Star Ladder qualifier and they were looking strong there, and now after removing Lawi, not looking so good, or Mineski just outplaying them in every single aspect. Again, 2 players here, 2 B side. Steph gets 1 frag, but he immediately gets traded, and this is really disciplined play coming out of Mineski. Every corner gets checked, and easy entrance to B side again.
3 on 3 coming in for Adrenaline, coming from the side, get 2 kills, a 3k to close it out, but honestly, not much hype in that particular instance. Mineski, very basic eco round, just shutting down Vici in every form that they can. Now they'll buy back. And the question is, what can they do with this particular buy? Because especially in that last gun round, Mineski were doing some good work in terms of their strategies, double peeking onto 1 so that they got the trade out, and then they had the IV control. And Vici, just in general, their sort of game sense seems to have gone straight out of the window, because I mean, they just seem to like ignore certain aspects of the map that Mineski seem to like have control of. So I think it's more of a game sense issue rather than just like losing rounds. They need to start thinking about where they're going wrong, because right now a 10-1 is not a very good scoreline to be at.
I think they definitely need to go more aggressive. They were holding these passive angles, and as we can see, dubstep again knows his crosshair placement and gets that frag immediately. I don't think Vici had 1 entry frag here in these rounds, and Mineski over and over again, dispenser, dubstep always stepping up Now joking, and as we can see, Dispenser again ready for that kind of position. They are going to smoke out left side, or no? Dispenser says no. They're waiting for some of the players from Vici to push and maybe punish that aggression. So far, whenever Mineski got those kills on Ivy and on mid, they were going to, as we can see, Joking goes aggressive, and that's that discipline I was talking about from Mineski. Dispenser with another frag, and this would be easy take on A side. Although
Blind Man to HP for Vici. Actually, they're going to get some, getting themselves the advantage. So this is actually not that bad coming out from them. A couple of missteps and a couple of good plays from Vici, especially AMTV with the 3K. And now G's going to be left alone in a 1-on-2 situation. AWP in hand. Will he find anything? 20 seconds to go. I think he has to get these kills here because, well, to get that bomb, get it planted down and take on the resistance is going to be very, very difficult. We'll peek onto the right angle. Jackson is behind the green train, so just misses out the angle. But 10 seconds here. It looks like this might be impossible unless he finds the 2. It's not going to happen. AMTV picks up the kill, brings a second to the Vici side. But again, they come back to this question of can they string together some rounds here? Because they got that first. Can they get their second? Because the last time they got a round, they lost 5 in total succession.
yeah, I said that this would be an easy take for Mineski, and they immediately got killed by AMTV with the 4K in that round. So I would stop saying that, I guess. Now full buy, as you said, for Vici, and they are again in worries if they are going to get reset after this round. Dubstep has AWP now for Mineski. So let's see, this aggression for Stev not going to pay off. He gets GYY on 40 HP, but that's all he's going to get. And again, this is one more standard default for Mineski. Spencer now gets punished by Advent, and that's first entry frag. I think it is 13 rounds for Vici.
It's interesting that last round you said that Vici needs to go aggressive, and you know we just saw Stev go aggressive, and what did he find? He found nothing. So at this point, you've got to question what can Vici do, because every single step of the way they're getting outplayed by Mineski. At least they've got themselves that first pick, but a minute to go now. Mineski have been known for their executions, as now they will split their way on towards the A side. Something they haven't done so far this matchup. And the flashbang will catch off Zocking, but he's got himself the Molotov to keep G out of the way. So delayed push, still the smokes will be in play. The question is, what can they find? AWP from Dubstep doesn't find anything just yet. Still a 5-on-4. Tags coming in, but no frags. They start working their way. Finally, Retract will take down Jackson. Looking for the second onto Zocking, but he's back with the grenade. Will do some serious damage. Will he take down anybody? Yes, he will. G goes falling. Second kill comes in, and now it's going to be a 2-on-4. A 1-on-4 as Dubstep are left alone with the AWP. Cannot do much. Stev will be able to get himself $600 in the bank, and an AWP recovered. 3 rounds on the board for Vici. And here comes the pause from Mineski here.
Yeah, this will be probably a tactical pause. I think they have, with the Valve rules, they have 4 timeouts and per match. So definitely now when they lost 2 in a row, I approve this call from Mineski. Although on the other side, I think Joking definitely stepping up in that round, and great rotations from Vici on A side, immediately stopping that attack from Mineski. 3 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, that Mineski went to A side, they lost, and 10 rounds they won on B side. So maybe that's telling something here for Mineski. Go on those defaults again. Try and search for maybe entry kill, as they did, like Dubstep and Dispenser finding those entry kills, and go finish on B side. I think that worked pretty well for Mineski so far. And now we see Stev with AWP. So far, he was not doing so well with that AWP. We saw him on UMP last round when he was aggressive. Let's see if he's going to be aggressive with it. Oh, no, just on here on first slope. He's going to have company really fast. I think he missed that
2
shot
out
as well.
towards the Ivy area. Advent peeking out, getting challenged, and Vici will once again hold down that. Mineski going to have a bit more of a spread out play, playing for those picks, but Dubstep will be the first man to fall. And Vici now starting to see if they can try to take more control here, finding those picks, finding those kills. And now Mineski seem a little bit flustered here. They've got 2 players out towards Ivy, one's over towards Pop Dog, 1 out towards B, and well, they're going to have to think about trying to get themselves some sort of formulated push here. It does look like Dispenser is going to go ahead and rotate with them. A minute to go. And Mineski, well, they'll try this B site hit once again. It's worked out well for them so far, so well. Question is, will Vici be able to read onto it? They've got one player connected to go ahead and rotate, and they got one on site there to directly defend. But well, I mean, this could be where Mineski find that kink in the armor. 45 seconds to go now. One player just going to go ahead and join them, Mr. Dren.
Yeah, and there goes that smokes for B side. They're already preparing that execute, and so far they were doing so well on B side. And now goes attack. AMTV on site. He needs to get at least 2 kills in this position. He gets only 1 and gets immediately traded. And here's Stab with AWP. Now and Joking goes aggressive as well. Not approving this play, but okay, they get 1 frag, and Joking knows the position of last player, so that will be another round for Vici. Now Vici, I think they had the 2 Molotovs for this retake, and it was really hard for Mineski to get those aggressive positions as they got in previous rounds, because they weren't like shooting at their positions. They weren't getting out bombs from Vici Gaming, and I would say easy round at that point. And this is the last round of the first half, so they have 4 AKs and AWP on dubstep. On the other hand, full utility for Vici Gaming as well. This is going to be as, yeah, again, standard setup for Mineski, although they have 2 guys immediately preparing for those smokes on A side.
And there's the first pick for Vici, so new setups are going to start working for them. Of course, those 2 players out towards Ivy are going to work out to get that first pick, and now Mineski going to be down a man as they go very quickly over towards this A side. Jackson's got a very good angle onto Adrian, takes 1 and takes a second onto G, down to a 2 on 5. This one's falling apart so quickly for the T side. Dubstep does get an AWP kill, but it's still a 2 on 4, and he's got 13 HP. Retract has 40. That's all in all just like 55 HP between 2 players. It's not going to be a very good sign for Mineski. As the track falls, it looks like Vici will be able to take that 5th round eventually in this half, and Dubstep just left alone back towards the bathrooms. AMTV closing in slowly but surely. AWP, will he land the shot here? He's going to be pretty quick. He's going to hear the footsteps. And I think they may just sneak around each other, so we'll get off scot-free for the moment here and maybe get a bomb plant in. But AMTV in his own right is, well, pretty confused, just kind of trying to watch out those angles. He'll sneak past him, get the bomb down. So for Dubstep, a very difficult retake. He'll get the bomb down, but does he really have a chance to really kind of defend this site here?
Oh well, with 13 HP and only a flash left with AWP as well, definitely not looking good here for Dubstep. He wants to get 1 more frag, or at least 2, before he plants that bomb. He saw now Stab, and he decides not to shoot. This is going to be a really interesting play from Dubstep. He gets 1 kill, and now he's a really tough position.
Oh.
8 seconds left. Okay, nice flick. But that's all he's going to find. 10-5 for Mineski. Definitely a great half. In my books, 10 rounds on T side. Looking really well here for Mineski when they start on City side. Although before we start, you can go and check bit.ly/Rising Stars League for our giveaway. You can win the X-Racer chair, mouse pads, keyboards, and so on. So definitely go check that out and enter. You have a few ways to enter actually, so give it a try.
Pistol round coming up to be for the second half here. Mineski on that CT side. We'll have the defuse kit on Retrack, and G is also in a very good spot. First headshot comes in. Will he find the second? He taps and does find it. Retrack comes in from the side, and they're going to clean things up so quickly. It's a 2 versus 5. Retrack's down to 19 HP. The bomb isn't even on site yet. It's going to be 1 kill coming in for AMTV, but Adrian and G come in to pick up those 2 kills, and Mineski clean things up so quickly. A dominant start for Mineski, and a great start to their CT.
This was a classic pug rush from Vici. 5 armors, let's go on B side, and that didn't work out at all. GYY now here with 2 frags, practically doing his job on B side, getting to those 2 frags and making problems for Vici. So far, I expected more for Vici, but all in all, I'm really surprised how Mineski plays. They didn't have great results, as I mentioned, but bringing these 2 new players, definitely they switched something up, and they are looking good to take this first map.
Dubstep picks the first, and they should just be around them. Mineski have advantage of Vici, have brought in the force fly, and they're going to try to look for whatever kills they can. Zokin's going to be able to find one. Stev coming in towards the Ivy area, does actually take down Dispenser as well, but G, there to trade Zokin back to a 2-on-3 situation. Mineski trying to roll in. The frags coming in here. The bomb is down on the blue train, so Vici, they've got a bit of a challenge here, and you can see Adren and Co are already locking out any angles they need to hold down for this bomb here. So for Vici, not going to be a very pleasant sight for the rest of this round. G is going to peek out, take a headshot, and Stev now left alone. 1 versus 3. CZ and Armor, no utility. He's got to get killed or get the kills in this round here. 40 seconds to go. It's going to have to be 3 frags coming in for the man. A 4K overall to try and keep this one together. 35 seconds, peeks out, first challenge onto Adrent. He's not even going to be able to read it. 12-5. CT side Mineski going to take their conversion round, and now Vici will be down to just a full eco here.
Yeah, Adrian in that position definitely hurt when he had the AMTV with that flash. So, Advent, not looking so good for Vici. They're now on full eco. Mineski with FAMAS, 2 UMPs and 2 M4s, and Vici looks like they're going for again that repeat of second pistol round. Although they slowed a bit now when they saw that smoke and nade from Mineski, and this is a lot of information from Mineski. They already have Dispenser pushing Ivy, and rotation should come in any second now, and attack from Vici as well.
Yeah, execution as best that they can. At least going to be the Molotov that slows them down. They burn alive. Retract gets 2. G gets 1. Jockey finally going to come back, but it's all cleaned up by Mineski. AMTV now with a Glock in his hand will get tagged up. Will take the first. Can he take the second? No, he cannot. Dubstep comes in and closes it out with the final kill of the round. Mineski 13-5. And now Vici putting a lot into this next rifle round here. If they take it, they're keeping the game for a few more rounds. If they lose it, Mineski more than likely to convert over to match point here. So definitely a lot riding on these rifles. Will this T-side claim it? 4 AKs coming out, 1 Galil on Advent. Some out of utility, mostly limited, but certainly enough for execution here.
Yeah, definitely. They are lacking Molotovs. They have only 1 Molotov, as you mentioned, on Advent. Let's see. Mineski had a really good read on what Vici Gaming's position were in that IV on B site as well. So this is a standard or default setup here for Vici. They have 1 guy towards middle and 2 guys now towards ladder, and they are going really fast. Aggression again coming out of Vici. They have smokes, and the bomb is planted. Dubstep already with the first kill, and this is retake for Mineski.
2-on-5 retake, however, it's so good, and I can't help but feel that some of those smokes were wasted. Or Jackson gets a very nice spray down. Wheeland attacks, 3 kills, 2-on-1, but it's not going to happen today. It's a round that was almost to be, as Mineski will be able to take their 14th, and I feel like Vici were a little bit slow to the mark. They had their smokes out, but by the time that the smoke cleared between the red train and green train, well, that was it right there. Mineski had all the vision and all the information, and that allowed Dubstep to get those 2 kills. So I think Vici a little bit too slow to their pushes. They will buy in. A little bit of a force but actually will come out here. So it looks like they're going to go for broke or go for nothing, as it may end up 16-5 like that's predicted, but in the total opposite direction here. 14 rounds on the board for the CT Mineski, as they will set themselves up for what could potentially be the round that wins them the match.
Our host probably smiling all the way in production because he said 16-5 to Mineski. So I'm expecting to be bullied now on the desk when he comes back. There goes smokes again for Vici Gaming on A side. And this, okay, they are changing it up. They are going through Ivy, but Dispenser is prepared for that one.
And there's going to be the cleanup coming in from Retract as well. 1 does go down, but 2 kills, almost a 3rd coming back to a 2-on-2 actually, as AMTV comes in from the Pop Dog area. They have control of the site, they don't have control of the bomb. The Pop Flash should give Stev that option. And now they will get it down on towards the site here. Two angles that Mineski will try and retake it. So Vici actually a lot quicker to the mark when it comes down to their executions, and it will be the kill that comes in. But look, oh my god, Vici, 1 HP on each player. Could Dubstep seriously find this? It doesn't matter, he's got the AWP, so one-shot kills, but it will be Stev that closes it out. A 6th round on the board for Vici. Mineski, we're not done just yet.
If he only knew that they were both at 1 HP, probably in that situation he wouldn't pull that AWP. USP all the way, but that's another round for Vici. Even though it was a force buy, and again with those smokes, it paid off through Ivy. They got those frags. They were trading really well, and it seems now they're going that default setup. They have AWP on staff, but let's see if he can get that first frag as Dubstep and Dispenser did for Mineski. He doesn't go for that pick, even though he might have got a 1 kill here on bomb train. GYY now gets flashed. He sees only one guy, but joking in great position and punishing that aggression from Mineski.
And Mineski might as well go aggressive. They've got themselves the quasi-eco in this particular case. And after the rounds like that, you know, kind of understandable losing a lot of players at a time. And Vici, this should just be around for them. And Mineski looking to take some lucky kills or some very close kills like that from Dispenser. He will get traded and Retract goes falling as well. Leaves Dubstep alone. 1 versus 4, totally the wrong site. Vici will get themselves down on towards there. Actually, the bomb's up towards the bathroom area. So Dubstep, if he's quick to the mark, could take a good couple of kills here, but no, it's not going to happen. They're going to be able to get the bomb down on the A site. So a retake from Dubstep. If not, probably just lucking things out. Actually, we'll take down 1, so the AK's in his hands, and it looks like he's just going to go ahead and run away and save it. Understandable. Makes a whole lot of sense. Hold on to that AK for the next round. Relieve the investment and give yourself a slightly more powerful weapon for the next round. So for Dubstep, a great round from him. It's exactly what Mineski were looking for. And he will run away in a 1 versus 3 situation for the bomb to go off and Vici to have their 7th here.
Yeah, even if he gets 1 more or 2 more kills would be great here for Mineski. He definitely heard one guy coming out of ladder. Let's see. He doesn't get that frag and he doesn't hold to that AK as well. So all in all, it was equal for Mineski, but definitely I agree with you. I think saving that AK could definitely help the situation of Mineski with the utility. As we can see, they have limited utility, only 4 flashes and 4 smokes, no defuse for Mineski. So if it comes down to that retake, they need to think fast and they need to go fast as well. So far Vici is sticking to what worked and going into that default step, try to get an aggressive pick with AWP. Unfortunately, didn't get anything. So far, so good for Mineski in this or at this start of the round.
Mineski playing the suppression game for this one. They've used up all their smokes on key areas to keep Vici from pushing out too early. Try and run down that clock as much as they can. So if they can get that key kill to drop the bomb, then they can just work off of that and run the timer away. And the flashbang is now just going to be there to hold off any pushes. If they can use those right, then Vici, once again, just wasting time for Mineski. That's how they're going to use this utility and look for those kills. A minute to go now. They've done decently in keeping Vici at bay. They are setting themselves up here. 2 out towards Ivy. Dispenser is already going to hear some utility coming on through. No quick reactions to any particular use of utility on the Mineski side. 50 seconds. Vici going to pick up the bombs. Joking is going to go ahead and head towards the Halls area. Now, is it going to be a pop dog split or a B push? It looks like it's going to be B here. Dispenser going to get caught out with nothing here, although he has got Jackson over towards the Ivy area, so 1 pick here could be good to weaken the defensive. 30 seconds now. Vici, 1 flashbang on Mineski, however, so they've used it all up. Will Retract be in a good position? He's over towards the B site. 1 good flash, 1 good blind, 1 good kill could sort this round out for this CT side. Now they will start in the head on towards the site. Adren, first kill onto Step. Advent going to see if he can try trade, but 3 kills coming from Mineski, and it's all worked out to their favor. Jackson alone in a 1 versus 4. Bombs down on the site, not planted. He has to save. There is nothing he can do here, and it will be Mineski taking the match point at 15-7 here.
Yeah, that was awful fake from Vici Gaming onto A site. I mean, they threw 1 smoke and they expected to sell that fake to Mineski. I don't think that's going to work out. The Mineski already had 3 guys on B side. One was close to connector to rotate, so immediately when Vici attacked B side, they had Mineski had 4 guys there. Jackson had a good position, let's say it like that. Like he was lurking, and he was in good position if his teammates planted the bomb, but they didn't even get to the site. So there goes fast smokes here for Vici Gaming. They're going to. It seems like they are going to attack A site again. Advent gets the first frag here, so looking good for Vici at the start of the round.
Trades out, back to a 3-on-2. Actually, it's an advantage of Vici, however. They're going to get a bomb down. G comes in, takes 1 kill. And now we're down to just 2 versus 2. Mineski up for a retake here. It's a good retake on the A site, coming in from 2 angles. One towards the A train and one back towards the Pop Dog area. And they will play a ringer Rosie. Stev getting himself back into a decent position. It's going to be Retract that takes the first kill. And Stev taps away, trying to find the second over towards, takes down 1. And now all for the bomb defuse. 1 kill is going to do it. And Retract just trying to see if he can land that third. Not going to happen. He peeks out to the right-hand side and takes him down to Mineski. Will have 16-7 to their favor over on Train. Vici will lose it out. And the underdogs will take a victory.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed how Mineski played this train. Definitely having something to